in conclusion, I'm with yes.
John?
Hello, Arnie. The first half was so out of character to what your team has done this season. What could put down the performance in that first half and generally today?
I think especially 15 minutes of the first half. I saw also parts before we conceded or before we conceded the second one. Normal parts for us. So I saw some very good build-up situations, the way we positioned ourselves. So it wasn't 45 minutes of disaster. But the errors we made, I think, is something we're not used to. And that's something different than playing poorly, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, it must have disappointed you, those errors.
Yes, of course, but not only me, the players themselves, the teammates, the fans, it disappoints us all. But one of the reasons why we are in the position we are in is we don't make a lot of mistakes. And if we do, players try to make up for them. Now, this is also what we tried to do with the second goal, but unfortunately, instead of the ball being deflected going in behind, it went into goal. So this can happen, especially if you play a good team like Fulham. If you make mistakes, they have the quality to punish us. And I think in the end, we created second half so many chances that we could have made up for it. But we lacked time. We lacked time, especially in the end, because in the first 20 minutes in the second half, it didn't feel to me as if we could score a goal. But in the last 20-25 minutes, I think it was clear for everyone that we could score the first. That's why actual playing time wasn't the most in the last 25 minutes.
Given the advantage that we obviously had going into this game, do you think there was a bit of complacency in the first half, or do you think it was just errors?
Nah, I think it's the last thing. I think there's no reason for us to be complacent because we are not leading. We're not number one at the moment because we win every game with a margin of 3 or 4 goals. I think everyone that has seen our games, it takes us so much effort, so much hard work to win games of football, combined with quality, of course. But the team that won the league the last 4 seasons were already 3-0 up at halftime every single game almost they played. And that's not the way it is for us. So we are fully aware of the fact that we have to compete for 7 now it is, I think. 7 more games. We saw it on Wednesday when we played Everton. It was a close call. Today was a close call. And many times we've been on the right side. Today we were on the wrong side, mainly because of the errors we made.
There was a couple of moments of uncertainty with Virgil van Dijk. It probably has been in the last couple of games. Does that come with the territory of being this late in the season, or is it something you could probably look in deeper and criticise?
I mainly give credit to other players as well. So if you look at Beto, he's not the first defender. Virgil is not the first defender who finds it difficult to play against Beto because he's so every time he's chasing for every ball, pushes it just before you get the ball. And the one that played there today was also, you have to give credits to him as well. I think I still see a lot of things that Virgil does really well. And if you play 50, 60 games a season, there will be also, even for him, 1 or 2 moments where he could have done better. But in general, I think if I look at Virgil's performance against Everton, except for this one time he missed the ball, he was outstanding. So I don't worry about him.
What was your message to the players afterwards? And would you agree that the league table still looks unbelievable for you with 7 games to go?
The message was mainly that I think that I told them that they showed great character the second half. But not for the first time this season. We had a difficult first half. It didn't happen a lot, but I can come up with Southampton at home, for example, where we played quite poorly. And normally we are able to make up for that because of the mentality of the team, how fit they are, the subs we can bring. But today it wasn't enough, and now we have a whole week to prepare for West Ham. And everyone needs to be aware, and they are. So I didn't even have to tell them. But the only way we can win a game of football is by hard work, 90 minutes, constant effort. Because I've said it, I think a few times now, we are not the team that's leading at halftime with 3 or 4-0 with 3, 4, 5 acts of brilliance. It's hard work every time we won a game of football this season, except for 2 or 3 games.
James?
Arne, you only made the one change, obviously, for the derby in midweek. Considering how flat it was for section of that first half, do you regret not freshening it up to a greater extent?
No. Not because of that reason, because I think there were 4 days in between. And we've showed many times this season that that's not a problem at all for us, these players as well. And I don't think the errors we've made had anything to do with players being tired. And again, I know how it works. It's everywhere the same in football. If you concede 3 goals in the first half, everybody's like, wow, that was a disaster. Now, if you look back at it knowing that you concede 3, you will probably see a few good moments as well. Because there were also good moments from us in build-up. I think after half an hour I looked at it was 1-1. I was like, okay, it's not our best game, but we have control over the game. But then all of a sudden I blinked my eyes and we were 3-1 down.
Thank you.
Thank you.